Ni hao, Sanling Wujio. Hello. I just got back home and I'm so exhausted. Oh my goodness. It took so long to get these lashes done. It took like 1 to 2 hours and normally it takes only 1 hour. The weather is so nice today in that it's not very sunny outside, although it's been raining a lot because in Shenzhen from June to September it's typhoon season. So it's been raining a lot, although it just rains randomly and it rained for like maybe a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It rained so heavy it's gonna pour, but it's not gonna rain for a long time. So it was raining. I don't know if you can see on the ground. Right now I'm heading to the hospital. I need to go for the wound cleaning and changing. The incision has healed, but I think I already explained this. I'm not sure if I did. There's a section on my incision, like while it was healing, there was a part that was oozing something. They thought it was an infection, but it wasn't. It's something called fat liquefaction. So I'm going to see the wound care specialist team. They're the ones who are going to go and sort it out. Although it started healing, it's not as painful as it was when they were cleaning, because they would go inside of my skin. You know when you're getting surgery, right? And they open you up and they go inside your skin or whatever they do. This time, like, it healed. So the inside, the muscles and everything, I think they closed up. Then there was a section between the skin and the muscles. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think that. So they would like go inside, like there's a little pocket that is inside where they have to clean. And the first few days was so painful, but now it's not that painful. I'm going to the metro station because it's very hot. I don't want to start waiting for a car, and I have an hour to get there, and I think it's going to take me about 40 minutes to get to the hospital. So I think I should be okay. In the metro it's very cool. It's actually very cold in the metro, so I think I just want to take the metro. I'm quite late. My appointment is at 10:30 and right now it's 10:35. You know, I thought the metro was going to be like 45 minutes. It was 1 hour 15 minutes. I miscalculated. I didn't even check. I didn't see the time. I just thought in my head like it's going to be 45 minutes. I don't know what led me to think that that was how long it was going to take me. So hot, the heat, it's hot, but I'm done. I got here, I just went to the nurse's station. Oh my goodness, I was so lost. But the good thing is that I found somebody on the first floor who told me it's on the third floor. And then I just came here. Then I just went in one of the clinics because there's so many different clinics. Like there's urology, gynecology, so many different ones. So I just went into one of them that said surgery because I had surgery. And then the lady there told me to say, oh, it's just the next one. So I went to the next one. I went to the nurse's station. I showed them my appointment and they just said, oh, just wait. They said, just wait for a moment. I didn't wait for long. So the doctor saw me, she treated the wound because I had two parts that had the fat liquefaction. Like the incision had healed, but two parts were not healing because they had fat liquefaction. It's like the layers of the skin, since there's so many different layers, yeah? So those parts that were not healing, there was fat liquid that was building up in those layers of the skin on that particular section. So they had to be draining it. So on one of the sections that they discovered first, it stopped draining the fat liquefaction, and now she has started the process of closing because they had to open it wide, so it became like a circle, a hole. Not really, I think like an oval shape. So now what she's done is she's put tape in the side, and now she's pulling the skin together so it can close. Because You might end up having like a scar, like you know, a big round thing there. But yeah, they're professionals. So I went to the wound care, I don't know, the chronic wound care center. That's where I went, and now I'm leaving. My next appointment is on Thursday. Today is Monday. So now I'm not in a state where I have to be coming to the hospital every now and then. No. We are on the road to recovery. Well, I've already recovered mostly, just those 2 parts. Or now 1 part, because the other part is already, it's good. I've been chewing this gum for I don't know how long. More than 1 hour now. I need to spit it out. The heat out here is unbearable. It's not even 30 degrees. I think it's 26 degrees or 27. I saw the weather forecast today. It's going to be like 25 to 28, but 28 is going to be like in the afternoon. So it's not even that hot. I was seeing that after today it's going to be reaching 33 degrees, 34, and I just can't understand. You know, there are people who say they like summer, and I always ask myself, what is it that people who say they like summer like about it? What? Because the heat, the sweating. For any people who live in Shenzhen and you would be interested in coming to this hospital to seek treatment, they speak English. It's the University of Hong Kong Shenzhen Hospital. So it's like a private and government hospital. You can have your own private room or you can have a shared room, and they're very affordable. They're not expensive at all. Like, I was so shocked. They're not expensive. So yeah, this is the Shenzhen Bay Park, line 9. D1. This is the hospital. That's where you get off from. Arrived just in time. The train just got here. So I just woke up right now and it's, what's the time? It's almost 1 p.m. I slept for the longest time. Oh my goodness. I really slept for the longest time, you know? I think I slept around 3 a.m. I don't know why I slept so late. I just remembered what happened to me when I came back home. When I came back home, my door is an automatic door, like you just punch the code or it can scan your face or you put your fingerprint and it opens. So what happened is that when I came back, I opened the door. I opened it and I got in the apartment. But when you close the door, what happens is that it automatically locks by itself. But I didn't hear it doing the lock. And normally when I close the door, it just locks and it latches, but it wasn't latching. So I tried to check, and it has 3 knobs. The bigger one is the one that with like it automatically locks and it turns itself, but it wasn't doing that. So I tried to check outside, like what's going on. Even inside, there are 2 screens. There's a panel outside and inside. So I tried to check. I could not understand what's going on. That's how I had to lock it manually. But the manual lock is like a tiny one, and that means that I couldn't lock it because when I leave the apartment, when I go outside and I close the door, it locks by itself. But it wasn't doing that. So I was worried, like, what? How am I going to go to work? Like, not to work. How am I going to leave the apartment tomorrow? Like, how will I lock the door? And then I had to ask ChatGPT. Even though ChatGPT has been very unreliable lately, I still had to ask because I mean, it's unreliable, yes, but it does give me some information that actually makes sense and helps. So it told me to say I should check inside. I should try and check like on the same panel if it can slide up, because normally these doors are like that. It was asking me what's the make of the door. I'm like, I have no idea. I mean, this is not my apartment. I just rented. So it just told me to say I should check because normally these doors, they do have that panel that can slide. So I checked and it was right. It had a panel that slides and it did open it. So when I opened, it said I should check for a battery. It said I had to change the battery. Now when I opened the battery, it was it was a big block kind of battery thing. So it said that, okay, for those batteries, normally apparently they're lithium batteries and they are rechargeable. So it said I had to check for a type C port or the other, is it type B? I don't know if it's type B, but the other one. And I found it has a type C charging port. So I just charged it. And it took a while. Actually, I only removed it when I woke up because it said that normally when it's fully charged, it's gonna light either green or blue. And the entire time I was awake, because I put it on charge around 1 a.m. and I was trying to see, I wanted to wait for it to charge, then put it on the door and then go to bed. But around 3, I realized that it still hadn't reached, like the light was still red. So I checked again. I asked ChatGPT normally how long those batteries take to charge, and it said about 3 to 6 hours. I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna wait this long. So I just went to bed. When I woke up this morning, I found the light was blue and I put it back in the door. And yeah, it's working again. I was so shocked because I was thinking to myself, like, what if this happened when I was outside the apartment? But then it said that normally they do have a way that you can open them when you are outside. They give you that option. Or you can just call the building management or your landlord or your locksmith. But sometimes I'm outside around midnight. So I'm like, wait a minute. What if I'm outside at midnight and I come back home after midnight? What will I do? Will I sleep outside? Will I ask my cat to try and open the door? Hi. Every time I come home, well, not every time, but sometimes, I find my cat sitting by this area here. I don't know what this thing is for, like this part. Well, this is where the shoes are. So maybe you sit here to wear your shoes. This is the door. I find him sitting here. I don't know if he waits for me or he just likes sitting here. Hello, my pupsy. Hello. He's not interested. I think he was sleeping. Good morning. Hi. So when you order something online in China, they call you when it arrives. I think they do that everywhere in the world. So they called me, and when they call you, it normally says like Meituan something something. So I didn't order anything. I'm just like, I think I know who these are from. They're from Matakala, the scent. Oh my goodness, they smell so beautiful. So these are, congratulations on 1K. Mukwai, so proud of you. Oh my goodness, this is from Matakala. I love her so much. Thank you so much. I got the flowers. They're so beautiful. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm so excited. We got 1K subscribers. These smell so amazing. They smell so amazing. So it's been about 2 weeks since I got my surgery, and I still have to wear this. The incision is healed, but I have a complication, fat liquefaction. Although now it's done because I went for my checkup on Thursday. Today is Saturday. I went to the hospital on Thursday, and the wound care physician, she checked. There are two sections. There's one on top, then there's one that is lower. I just choked on my own saliva. So the one that's on top, that one she started closing it on Monday. But the one at the bottom, she started closing it on Thursday. But even because they had to open it like really wide, I just can't show you guys because I can't remove this. When they clean, they disinfect, then they do everything. They close and they put some, is it gauze? I don't know what they put, but they put layers. And then they also put this particular, I think it's medicine. I don't know what it is, but they put this very thick paste on it, and then they're now like closing because they have to open. You know, when they do an incision, they either use stitches or staples. Or maybe they use staples. I don't know. I think I've got a part that I can show you guys a small part of how the incision was looking when I came out of surgery with this staples. So there is somebody who told me that I talk too fast, and I can hear it. I mean, I do know that I talk too fast, but sometimes I don't really hear it. But today I heard it. So let me just try to relax. Okay, so like I was saying, this is what the incision looks like. You know, it's so crazy because I always have to wear this band. I just took it off right now because it's always so hot whenever I wear it. But yeah, this is what it's looking like. And it's very itchy. It's so itchy. I don't know, when a wound is healing, it itches so much. So I'm going to go ahead and wear this thing. I'm gonna wear this off camera because I need to put my pants down. Yeah, so I wear this basically 24/7, except when I have to go and shower, I have to remove it. And when I go shower, I have to wear this. I have to put this on the wound so that water doesn't go on it, because I'm supposed to avoid any liquid from going on the incision since it's still kind of open and water is not supposed to get inside. So that is how my recovery is going. And it's so hot. I can only dress like this in the apartment. When I need to go outside, and it's summer right now, it's very hot in Shenzhen, but I always have to be covered. Of course, I'm not a person who likes to be uncovered, but you know, there are times when you just want to wear something very nice and loose just to let air, you know, be, so you can breathe when you're outside. I don't have that luxury. Every time I now have so many slacks because I have to just wear slacks so that they can cover it. I can't even wear a dress. I can't wear a dress because this thing, it is quite bold, like, you know, the layers, it's quite thick. So when I wear a dress, people are going to be wondering and asking me like, why are you wearing a waistband? And they're going to think I'm wearing a waist trainer, but I'm not wearing a waist trainer. I'm just wearing a band to support me. It does have some metals in the back that also give me support. And I don't think I wore this thing properly. Yeah, I think I did not wear it properly. Oh, it's fine for now.
Up to me and said, listen, this is someone's girlfriend, you know. And then
because we were talking to each other this for so long, like opposite. I was enjoying. Like, he's one of those people.